Okay, Blessing. I'm going to play the video now, but I just want you to answer me. Did you poison your mom? Yes or no?
You are welcome to the End Time Truth Television, the channel for the lovers of truth, for the truth of the end time. So if you are a lover of truth, give us a subscription and God bless you. Shalom.
Hello everybody, good day and God bless you. This is Proffex, the estranged friend of J. Israel, who took upon him a few weeks ago, or should I say a few months ago, to attack Emmanuel Makandiwa. This video is the fourth edition of the series of videos he did in exposing what he called the atrocities that Emmanuel Makandiwa committed, even though he has since apologized to Emmanuel Makandiwa after Emmanuel Makandiwa took him to court, and so he came out and tendered an online apology to the man, even though he is trying to retract it now. But the question is that what he has brought on the table here, actually with the video evidence, but just what I want to make clear here is that in his own narrative, he said that what was brought to Blessed Mashangwa and her husband was a child, but in the video that Blessed actually tendered herself, you know, that wasn't a child that I saw. I saw a grown-up man. So whichever way, I wouldn't know if that was a mistake, you know, that he made, a slip of the tongue. And actually I don't also understand the language that was said in the video. So for those of you that will understand that language, you may have to tell us what they discussed in that video. Does it correlate with what Proffex, you know, said and what Blessed Mashangwa was telling the woman? Thank you and God bless you. I don't have anything to say in the video. I just brought it up and I saw it and I think that it is necessary. Now why it is necessary is, number one, I want to be sure that he is not telling lies in the video, but you know, like I didn't understand what the video was saying, but Blessed Mashangwa brought it up, and you know, so. And secondly, I also want to be sure, I want to question if it is actually possible for this so-called men of God to be this mean in order to get themselves or to rid themselves of some certain consequences that their errors or error of judgment have brought upon them. These are the two reasons why I am uploading this. God bless you. And for those of you that will want to just jump into defense, you know, you activate your defense, you know, mode, and you wouldn't even watch the video, but you just want to castigate everybody. I just want to tell you that it is not necessary just to watch the video and learn things for yourself. God bless you. So those of you that understand the language, please, you can help us and do some form of translating the language even in the comment section. I will appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'll be seeing you in the next video. From me to you, till then, shalom.
A letter to Emmanuel Makandiwa expressing how she felt about how she was duped of her monies. So after Makandiwa received that letter, Makandiwa was left with one thing. He realized that this is a, you know, it's a time bomb. Anytime it can go off. Blessing is probably going to just explode at any point in time. He start dishing out all the secrets of all the things that we've done together. So he came up with a plan. And the plan was, what can I do to silence this person? And the only thing that he had to do this time around was to try to implicate her. Implicate her how? By trying to stage something that can land her in deep trouble. Not just trouble, but maybe prison. Prison was the ultimate. That's what he eventually, that's the place that he eventually wanted Blessing Mashangwa to end. So what did he do? Emmanuel Makandiwa deployed one of his bodyguards. You know, Emmanuel Makandiwa, you never see his face on anything. So to those of you that expect proof that connects direct, like having voice notes of Emmanuel Makandiwa or seeing Emmanuel Makandiwa's image on the scene, forget about it. That's not how it works. That's not how their blueprint is designed. So Emmanuel Makandiwa is always distant from everything. And he uses people that are less likely to be suspected to have a direct access or contact to him. In this case, he used the bodyguard. The bodyguard took a child. He took a child to Blessing Mashangwa's place, and they took that child to Blessing Mashangwa's place, asked Blessing Mashangwa and the husband, can you take care of this child? The child does not have a place to go. Blessing Mashangwa says, okay, no problem, I'll take the child. But only on one condition, and that condition is we have to record all these proceedings so that I can have evidence of this, that it's you who brought the child, not me who went out to look for the child. She knew the tendencies of Emmanuel Makandiwa, so she just had to play safe. So Blessing Mashangwa recorded everything, and then I'll play the video shortly. And what I want you to understand, the main reason behind this whole thing is Makandiwa wanted to frame Blessing for kidnapping. So that's why they sent that child to Blessing's house, so that Blessing can accept that child and look after the child. And after 2 months, 3 months, obviously, they'll report that child missing. And once they report that child missing, what was going to happen? The first lead was Blessing Mashangwa and the husband. And Emmanuel Makandiwa's team already, they are in connection with the police. They're bribing all the officials. They're bribing everybody. So they'll just direct them, go to this house number. You find Blessing Mashangwa there. You find the husband there. And this child that you're looking for, we saw him at that house. And that's what exactly happened. 3 months down the line, the police knocked on Blessing Mashangwa's house. And they took Blessing Mashangwa and the husband, accusing them of kidnapping. Watch the video and go.
Because remember, their idea is to discredit you. Like, I'll give you an example that after leaving EFI, Makandiwa wrote an article. I didn't respond to that. I asked him to talk. He said, bring receipts. He realized there were receipts. Now, after realizing the receipts are actually there, 798, and Mutamangira and Samkange and Tabani Mpofu are now saying, here are the receipts you requested for. Can we have the money? You will not believe what they did. And I would actually want you to play that video. They would do anything to discredit your character. There is a guy called Munyara Zirukato. He is in the protocol of Emmanuel Makandiwa. He came to our house and said to my husband, I am asking you to keep this young man for us for a short while. And if you were to add my husband to this live chat, I have times that I dream. I'm not a dreamer, but I have times that I dream. I actually woke up and I told him, you know what? Someone is going to come and ask you for a favor. But in my dream, it was like, you must record. So when Rukato came with this boy, my husband said, I am going to record this, Mukoma. Do you have a problem with it? He said, no, I don't have a problem with it. He recorded. They left this boy. Then Rukato asked my husband to go for Sadza, you know, whether it was Kugarwe, I don't remember. But I remember before my husband left the house, I said, that video you recorded, can you send it to my phone? Can you send it to my daughter's phone? Can you believe that when they went out to Garwe, he mysteriously lost his phone? 3 months later, after taking care of this guy, police people busted us at our house. We were arrested for kidnapping. And we were like, how? This young man was brought to us. We didn't kidnap him. We were taken to serious fraud. We were actually handcuffed and we were told minimum 5 years. Until my lawyer came with the recording and said, no, here's the recording they took the day Rukato brought this guy. This is the record of Rukato.
I'm going to play the video now, but I just want you to answer me. Did you poison your mom? Yes or no?
No, I did not poison. That's what I was getting to. Just play that, then you'll understand.
All right. Zitandia. All right, so good. Chichiripo. On what basis? chendoda kuziva kuti pana kutora here kuti uye kuno pana kukosa kana kuti chii watsvagani nani kom ndiro record kuda I'm recording for any future issues right wewe wauya kwandiri uchikumbira handiti wauya naMr. Rukato komanda kuisa pavideo
right inini kuda uya kuofisi kwangu achikumbira kuti ndifana kugara bosi vanhu vanoita sei vari muchitsvaga saka vana muti no problem ndisai kutaura namukoma Mashangwa bosi kumba kwangu inini kuclass kune hakuna mautilities hakuna wifi nechi sana kukumbirawo mukoma Mashangwa kuti vatichengetere mupani for the time being since tine issue yedu kumachi kumapolisa saka ndangoita kuti vafana muchengeta kuitira kuti pakaitika anything tinokwanisa kuzoti aende pari safe for now since nyaya yedu takaenda kumapolisa takataurirana saka angoya kuzotikumbira kuofisi kwangu saka
Okay, so this video, you said that's the other guy sitting there, the big guy is Makandiwa's security guard or security guy.
Yeah, one of the security guys.
You brought that guy to your husband after you had a dream, actually the previous night or some nights before, that there's someone that's going to come and ask for a favor.
Yes.
But when this person comes, we need to actually record everything they're going to ask for. So this small boy came with Makandiwa security guy, who's actually there in that video as well.
Yes.
Asking to be at your place to stay with you and your husband for a while. He said asylum, or he said some people are looking for him. But then when he came to your house, you gave him, after recording, your husband went for lunch with this security guy, then his phone mysteriously disappeared.
Yes.
But before the phone disappeared, luckily you had asked your husband to forward the video to you and to somebody else. I don't know.
To my daughter. Yes.
Your daughter.
I will tell you something. The day we were arrested, when we were at Serious Fraud and they were telling us how we were going to go to jail for 5 years, they'd been looking for this boy for 3 months. When my lawyer actually came with that footage, one of the police guys actually asked, where did you get it from? And I asked, was it ever missing? So I was so shocked that, okay, I have given you receipts. You have stood on pulpit, Emmanuel Makandiwa, and you said, if anyone feel cheated, as long as you have got your receipt, you can come and I can give you back your money. But now that you see that Honorable Sam Kange has produced the receipts to 798,000, you are now thinking of other ways of discrediting me or silencing me to the point that you are willing to trap me with a kidnapping. I was going to go. If I didn't have that video, Josie, what were my chances of explaining that no, Rukato, Makandiwa's guy brought this guy?
So UFIC people watching us right now actually know the security guy in the video.
They know that guy, Mnyadzi Rukato. He has been in newspapers with issues of fighting people, trying to protect Makandiwa. And this is what UFIC has done to me. And I'm thinking, if Emmanuel Makandiwa just didn't want with the money, he could have just said, no, I don't want with the money, rather than putting my family through all the drama. And you know what they did? There is no online that didn't run that story. Ocean couple in kidnapping charges. I'm sure you get what I mean. When someone is on a mission to discredit you, why are you discrediting me? When I was in your church, I was loyal. I served you to the best of my ability. I did love you, and I served you well. I asked you, can you come? Can we talk? And instead of coming to talk, you came with a letter saying, give us receipts. The receipts are there. Now you are on to something else to try and discredit me. They have written so many stories about me. I have stopped caring.